So what's interesting here is that Runaway got defense first, which I think is the best side, and I like that they just start off with the Mei Zarya because it's smart, and I hope that they stay on it because you have to acknowledge that you're probably gonna lose the first point. So just get on a good comp for second point and play the stall game. This is one of those comps that like can just win. Like you can just hold the second point forever. Because you like reduce all chances of getting snowballed against when you run comps like this. I don't think he's gonna switch. He might go back and switch. Is he gonna switch? Please don't switch. Ugh. I hate when like I say something and then they like throw it out the door. At least I still have the Zarya, I guess. He's probably just gonna go Genji because that's what he does. He's Haxel. So he goes Mei just to boost Anna, which is probably fine. Oh, he's gonna go Diva. Okay, whatever. This is still good. I mean, this is the same concept. Just run a hero that's good on the second point. I think his Diva's actually been doing work, which is weird. I don't know. He's kind of like a Shadowburn, but like probably better because I think his Diva's better.
Good joke. Will be Widowmaker, common point A attack hero. Can Eska hit the shots though? Historically, no. Yeah. We've seen this before, and we've seen this exact scenario.
Oh, okay. So he knows that Eska generally goes. They usually actually do run the, what's it called, the Widowmaker. So he's just going Diva to counter the Widow. I mean, I think Runaway just did their homework. Who Are You kills Haxel. But they're going to lose eventually anyway. Cox giving them the... I mean, it's a slow game of attrition here. Runaway. They're going to lose eventually. Because they don't really have anyone that can deal with Eska. But Eska's not really hitting shots either. So somehow they're still in this. Alright, there we go. This is scary now for Runaway because they need to contest here and make sure that they don't get ran over by this Graviton that's coming for them. So Kaiser getting that kill on Zumba is actually really big because it resets his charge. It's bigger, I think, than I would have normally given it credit for, but he literally just killed all of the damage that Zumba can do now in this Graviton, which is a big difference actually when it comes to like who's going to win this fight. Because Eska's still stuck on this Anna, or this Widowmaker rather, and they don't have Dragon Blade for Haxel. So there's no obvious combo here. Not Haxel, Who Are You? Or there's no nano boost for Who Are You rather. So this Graviton wasn't really ever... Although Eska got a kill immediately. They nano boosted Bumper. Bumper almost has Grav. Stitch is alive on the point. They can still win this. It's just going to be hard. Bumper dying is a huge deal, actually. Although here comes the Mei stall. So Haxel's going to stall out with Mei. I like it. I like it. I don't know if he still has bubble or the block. He does still have block. So, like, they're going to still have Graviton here at some point. I'm assuming. Where's this Graviton? Alright, Bumper's up. Their timing is really off right now on Runaway. They could have easily won this, I think, at some point. Haxel killed Toby with a right click, though, which is a pretty big deal. Haxel is making so much room right now for time. They're actually going to win this, I think. Haxel clutched here, and this is why I think he should have just been on Mei the entire time. He could have had Blizzard right there for sure. Eska finally dead, and now we're seeing the beautiful world of 2CP. Eska switches to McCree. My internet shits out. 122. Refresh this. What is happening? Alright, we got the remake. Lunatic High burned everything. They have nothing now. Now Runaway, they're just going to switch to Winston. I like the Winston switch. They saw that Esco switched to McCree. They just go Winston to counter it. They have the Zarya still. There's no Zarya on Runaway. Or why I'm like backwards. I keep thinking Lunatic High is on the left. There's no Zarya on Runaway, but there's still a Zarya on Lunatic High. But Lunatic High has no ults. So Stitch pulse bombs Miro, free kill. That slows down this push. I mean, he trades, and they're going to push out pretty far here because they know that they can trade. That's a really late death from Cox. They still have the Mei wall. Haxel has ult. So as long as Haxel doesn't die here, they should be fine. But they'll have trance to counter the Mei ult. So we'll see how good Cox does here because it's really all on Cox to do damage here. There's no nano boost. They're actually not running a second healer on Runaway, and I really like this because there's no point, I guess. Like, as long as they have bodies on the point, that's all that matters right now. So Cox kills Toby, and then Runner gets... This is a really bad play, I think, from Lunatic High, but we'll see how it turns out for them, I guess. Because they popped ults after their Lucio died. Are they actually doing this? No, they shouldn't be doing this, I don't think. I don't think that they're actually going to be able to cap here. But we'll see. I didn't like that engagement from them, so I'll be surprised if they actually win it here. Like, Toby died and then they popped Grav. So now Bumper's farming. Yeah, this is really good. Runaway did really well there. They initiated with Cox early on the Dragon Nano, or the Dragon Blade, which is interesting. Like, their healer switched to Genji and then did well with it. So that's like, all right, so like we'll talk about that too because that's a big deal. I don't think a lot of teams could have done that, and it obviously helped there. Like, I don't, like, Cox deserves a lot of credit for that hold actually, because Lunatic High came in with, I think, nano boost and all this stuff. Not nano boost. Yeah, nano boost. They had graviton and like everything, and then they popped everything, but they were down Toby from the beginning, so they didn't actually get the sound barrier off. But Runner actually used his and now has 55% towards another one. So the delay here from Runaway is actually insane. Good sleep dart there onto Miro. Very tight sleep dart there. Stitch kills Eska. This fight's over. They're just farming them. Lunatic High keeps popping these gravitons when their teammates are dead. Like, I honestly think Zumba's like not playing well this series. Runaway has like the ace in their sleeve here though, because like there's no real way for them to kill the Winston. And Bumper's going to be able to stall out with the Mei, or the Winston rather, all he wants. So who are you kills Runner? They kill this, but are they going to be able to kill Bumper? That's really the question here, is does Bumper live? Because if they can't burst Bumper down, Bumper is just going to delay the point again. So here we go. Here's the Bumper delay, Bumper delay, Bumper delay, Bumper delay. Sound barrier, Bumper delay, clutch timing actually. Reinhardt's back. Winston's nano boosted. Charge onto Zumba. Huge play there from Kaiser to get Zumba there. Zumba being dead is huge. Big play from Runner there to knock Jaehong off the ledge, and then a 3-man Earth Shatter. Yeah, these are like very tight plays from Runaway. Everything is like, I don't want to say falling into their favor, but they're getting quite the results of these fights. Surprised Haxel goes Reaper. I guess he wants to kill Miro, and he doesn't feel like he'll get another Blizzard up in time. It's a good nano boost target, if nothing else. So, here we go. Zumba with his like 4th Graviton here. This should be the nail in the coffin. They finally comboed a nano boosted Dragon Blade with a Graviton. I expect this to be the end.
Shot the last stragglers, and there it is. No response.
20 seconds, they did a good job. I mean, they finished the map. That's a big deal, but
They do finish.
again, Zumba's grabs. Not a fan.
On that push earlier, but again, we are still on patch 1.7, where some of those long respawn timers have not come into play yet. Had we been on the next patch, maybe they would have capped that with a huge amount of time left in the bank. But as it is, they complete the map with 23 seconds remaining, and now Runaway forced to cap both points.
I think you're right. I think with the changes to respawns that have come in the recent patch, that probably would have been a much faster take, but as it is, 2 points for Lunatic High, and now it's on Runaway to try to equalize.
I'm really looking forward to those changes because I know a lot of people want to throw assault maps out, but I think the most exciting part of assault maps when we really look at the very tense matches that occur, it's when they're 4 to 3 or 5 to 6, when you have set plays that are effective at taking the point and get a very rapid
They made a lot out of nothing there. Runaway, I think. They got like the perfect execution. I mean, that was really good Winston ult actually too from Kaiser again. I think it was Kaiser. It had to have been Kaiser, I guess. Maybe it was Bumper or something, but
I'm excited about new Bastion.
that Winston ult into the nano boost into the sound barrier was like
Pretty place right now. And
literally an extra 3 minutes off the clock.
give him a try.
Hero is the little Anubis place on the Winston. Loves standing up here because it allows him to position either into the initial choke point or further back to the bottom of the game, depending on how fast the enemy team gets through it. That's a great position to draw people in and then try and bisect them as they approach.
Certainly. Here we go. That's good, just practicing. It's short range shooting.
I hope we get to see Stitch and compare Widowmaker as always.
Well, I think we will.
Fun.
Here we go.
We're gonna get
Stitch on that Diva, or on that Widowmaker rather.
It's really dangerous. Takes a chunk out of J-Home.
Hits the Ana.
Really gotta be careful there. A lot of Widowmaker's been taking that shot lately.
Body shots Miro, who now has to jump out.
You right there to push him off the high.
He actually hit all 3 shots there, which is a pretty big deal.
so fast.
He's gonna get ult fast, but
Push him off the high ground. And it's multiple stages, right? You have the soldier firing.
this is a slugfest.
The members of your team, so there's very little defense. And then as soon as that cooldown comes up,
They're pressuring him, but they're not killing him.
every single time. They also have a deep
They're running Diva and Winston and Genji to deal with this Stitch Widowmaker, but meanwhile,
And Lunatic High getting some early kills. They've got to go back to the point defense.
they're getting kills on the side of
The zone needs to be very
Runaway.
Still taking damage, man. Still taking damage. Can't
Eska, please. That should have been a kill.
eventually force the ape away, though, I guess.
So they committed 3 people to kill Stitch, and then their backline got assaulted.
now a lightning rod up.
Diva's out of suit. Runner's just sitting up here.
He's got that metal visor, too.
They should be able to take this now on Runaway, I would expect.
Runner jumps down to the point again. Kills coming in for Runaway. Good start. Eska finishes off Lucio, though. Miro back on the high ground. Holding for now. 240.
Nero doing his best to live. He's eventually going to go down, though.
On the flank.
Yeah, that's going to be...
They nano boost him to do this? What is this? It's like a shitty pub. Why is this the move? This isn't the move at all.
While Miro stays
This is how you lose.
that primal rage
Okay,
so
they
much.
Primal Rage too. Okay.
High enough. We'll see the nano boost for Oxall not being really put to too much use.
I don't know why they nano boosted, but whatever. Are they really going to hold this? I hope they don't hold this. I'd be mad if they hold this.
And that's a clutch hold there from Lunatic High.
I'm actually mad that they held that.
If they use the primal rage there and they lose that fight, all of a sudden they're
Because Runaway had so many ults, they just didn't use them because they thought that they were going to win it, but then people died.
in the ultimate hold, though.
No, not the ult.
So Runaway's still building ults here. Like, Lunatic High did just commit the Winston ult and the nano boost.
Runaway with 4 ults coming in.
Runaway has a huge advantage right now in just economy.
Jumper not able to get the...
We'll see if they can nano boost. Stitch is dead. If they can nano boost Haxel anytime soon, or even like get a hook.
It's going to be pretty tough.
This is a really weird. This is just a weird engage from them because I don't know why Cox ulted before when they went in. Like Cox like probably should have just saved the nano boost because they could have won easily right now. Like as soon as they popped the nano boost onto Miro, they should have just saved all their ults and came back in and just dumpstered everything because they could have just nano boosted a Genji and then won the fight immediately after with 4 more ults. But it's weird.
But with a self-destruct available for Lunatic High, the hold should be able
Surprised that they would even do that on Lunatic High.
to max up that ult charge.
All right, Oxall on the high ground again. Last ditch effort. They got a minute remaining.
Alright, Sound Barrier comes out. Nano boost onto Jay, kills Jaehong. Kills Eska. Now they're gonna win the fight. But they could have done this earlier for sure. Cox's nano boost has been pretty off, I think, in terms of just like optimization. He keeps like panic ulting when he's gonna die, when he should be saving. And then it really hurts them because they needed the next fight. He doesn't have it. I'm surprised that they held with that Winston though. They have nano boosted Winston now. Haxel doesn't have ult. Bumper doesn't have ult. They don't have a Zarya, so this is a little bit difficult for them, I think. Miro gets dangerously low. Nano boost onto Diva. They're like forcing this fight really hard. Runner kills Eska again somehow. Eska's dead. Who are you's getting farmed. They're like somehow winning the skirmish right now. I mean, the monkey ult's always going to come out, so... Stitch playing out of his mind. Doesn't even use rewind there. Stone Cold. Really badly plays Diva Bomb from who are Zumba, but it somehow kills Runner. And then he gets a... Like, that was weird. I don't think Runaway could have won that fight anyway. They like went in way too skirmishy, and then they don't have any team wipe ability. Like, in reality, the reason why Lunatic even got so close is because they had the Zarya at the end of the day. But again, Runaway like committed a lot there. Lunatic High still has Nano Blade. They're probably just gonna farm Runaway right now. Jaehong just sitting in this obnoxious spot. I don't even know if they can get to him from up here. Sound Barrier comes out. Bumper kills Toby because they're farming. I don't know what's going on. They're not even... They're gonna nano boost Who Are You here, but they don't have any other ults. But it probably doesn't even matter because Nano Genji is just a trump card. Stitch is getting Graviton pretty fast though. I mean, they're not winning this fight per se, but Stitch is existing. Got 60% off that, which is pretty nice. I mean, eventually they'll get Graviton, and that's kind of their timing. Zumba's close too though. They might have to lose like one more fight, maybe two, in order to win this. But they need to sync up Cox's Nano Boost with Stitch's Graviton, or they're definitely going to lose. Please don't Nano Boost Haxel. Alright, Haxel gets the rock. We'll see if you can kill them with the rock. I don't think so. They got a tick, which is a big deal actually. Haxel gets the pack. They're not going to cap this. They don't have Graviton. They just need to wait for Stitch. They could have done that with Stitch, and they probably would have won. They got a tick. I mean, that's good. But now they'll have Grav, and they can finally go in with a Graviton. I don't know why they didn't just wait. Now Zumba has ult. This is really bad for Runaway. And just grab right now. Stitch is a 3-man. They get charged. Stitch. Big plays from Stitch, actually. What happened to Zumba? That's Zumba's fault again if they lose this. Haxel going ham, dude.
Support, but Lunatic High tied up the rest of the team with Zumba's Graviton surge, so they weren't able to support.
Zumba actually could have lost that. If Haxel had gotten those 2 kills onto Toby and Eska, it would have been different, but
Lunatic High.
Yep, overtime now.
who overtime ticked?
Defend this last push.
Bastion out for Toby.
Runaway. Oxall on the Reaper now even. Eska with the tack visor. No kills with that though. There's a Genji. There's a Bastion. I should know from my nightmares. There's a Bastion. Meanwhile, Zumba comes in with the nano boost.
Bumper killed Jehong.
Good start for Runaway. Zumba looking.
Cox kills Eska. Do they get back? Shatter.
Earthshatter coming from Kaiser, but no follow-up. Bastion reigns supreme, and that's it.
Runaway could have. Runaway, I don't know. Just run Zarya, Tracer, Genji, Nana, Anna when you're playing this map, and you just win eventually. I don't know. You run these comps that don't have combos, and then you don't really have win conditions in team fights other than, okay, we're just going to go frag. But they don't really, like, I don't know. Runaway could have easily won that, I think. Like, easily. They could have just stayed on Zarya the entire time and just hit up 1 or 2 good grabs and nano boosted the Genji over the top, and you just win. Or you pulse bomb a Graviton and then do that. But they could have optimized that a lot better. Again, that was a really close series. Like, it was what, 23 seconds to 0. Like, if they had held for 20 more seconds, they could have held. But whatever.